Welcome back to another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking. I've got Lewis back with me here on this episode as my assistant, and today we are making hot pot. So Chinese hot pot or guo is like a soup broth, and you have all kinds of different vegetables and meats that you dip in that. So sort of like fondue, and I'm really excited. We have made this several times before here at home, and of course when we lived in China, we ate this all the time. It is delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. So before we make our hot pot, we needed to stop by the Asian supermarket here in Greenville and gather some vegetables and of course our broth base and some sliced meat that is specifically very thin sliced so it can cook in our hot pot. So a lot of these vegetables you may not find in a regular supermarket, and you actually may have never even seen them before. But I can assure you they are so good and so different from what you have tried. Also, while we were at the Asian supermarket, we picked ourselves up a proper hot pot. So this has a divider in the middle so you can have two different types of soup base. One side you can have a chicken broth, or we're using tomato broth today. And then the other side you can do, which is the traditional hot pot, which is spicy broth. So it came with a lid, and then it came with 3 spoons, so we can use those spoons to get our vegetables out of our hot pot. This is great, but of course you can use any pot that you might have at home as well. We're so excited to show you how to make this hot pot, and here are some of the ingredients that we're using. Napa cabbage, a white carrot or radish, in Chinese it's luobo, lotus root, bok choy, winter melon, which is my favorite, Chinese cauliflower, thinly sliced beef, thinly sliced lamb, and for our broth, we have 1 spicy and 1 tomato based. These are the ingredients that we chose for our hot pot, but there are so many more that you can add to yours. I'll make a list and put them down in the description below to give you just more inspiration and to customize your hot pot to your tastes. So I'm cutting this Chinese carrot or luobo pretty thin, and then I'm gonna cut my slices in half as well so they're more bite-sized. I'm gonna peel my lotus and cut it into slices and cut those slices in half. Just so you know, the lotus is a little bit difficult to slice. It's harder than a potato, so just keep that in mind. With my winter melon, I'm going to take the skin off the outside, and then I'm going to take the middle out as well. Make sure that you don't have any of the seeds. Then I'm going to cut it into more bite-sized, thin sliced pieces. With the Chinese cauliflower, I'm just going to cut that into pieces as normal. I'm just going to chop my cabbage into big pieces. I'm going to separate each leaf of my bok choy, and then I'm going to make sure that I thoroughly wash them. is boiling, our vegetables are inside cooking, and perfect. We are ready to eat. So in this episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking, we made Chinese hot pot, or po bo in Chinese. It is delicious and super easy to make at home. So we'll see you next time on another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking. Bye!
Bye!
再见!
再见!
Broth is very specific, so you need to get the correct, okay, I'm rambling. Of course, we don't eat this here in the US, so we needed to get, oh God, I'm rambling again. So, of course, God, I start every sentence with so, okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, now we gotta cut all this up. All right, we're doing it, babe. We're doing it.